A Souls-like means different things to different people, but usually brutal bosses, deliberately hard combat, and a progression grind, all wrapped up in some medieval setting. I'm on a journey to find the best one on Roblox. We are gonna see if this Souls-like is a really good Roblox game or just a gimmick. And honestly, for a Roblox game, it's really good, but there's one thing that is also really holding it back, which prevents this game from being perfect. The intro of this game is very cinematic for a Roblox game, especially for a Dark Souls Roblox game. There are a lot of references, and I can't show them all. That's crazy!
Oh, you're fine.
Oh my gosh. But I can tell you there's a lot of work that has been put into this game. The introduction really set the stage, and the voice acting was amazing. Usually, voice acting for Roblox is kinda bad, but this one really nails it. This game does have a lock-on feature, which I didn't really use because whenever I did, it put my character on the very bottom of the screen, and I don't usually like that, so I played with it tabbed out. The game has a roll, light, and heavy attacks, of course. The moment I got out of the tutorial area from the amazing cutscene, I kinda wish it let me repeat the boss like it did from Ultimatum. I was dropped into the introduction world, and this is whenever the actual game began. It seems like the game progression is simple, and also very much like RuneScape. Fight monsters, and then whenever you die a whole bunch, level up your character by mining, crafting, and smelting, so that you can make new weapons, new armor, to fight bigger bosses and bigger enemies, which is very, very easy to understand. While doing this, you explore and find new things to cook, more power-ups, quests, and secrets. I really like a lot of the exploration that I was able to do in this game. Once I was at the part of the game called Feeding Fields, the game flow went from linear to less linear and more open world, as if I didn't really need to go a specific direction. I can tell the main direction was at, but that didn't matter. I could also go off to the sides, mine, and find secrets. The game's scenery is nice, and the models are more than enough to sell it. There was a moment in this game that I was at a cliff, and I was just looking overhead at everything, and I was like, hey, that's pretty nice. One of the side quests I played was a guy who needed an egg, but each time he got an egg, he wasn't happy. The last quest for the side story is that you have to defend him while he brings a gigantic egg to the camp. At first, I did hate the fact that I had to repeat the quest multiple times, but seeing him carry a kind of large egg at the end was kind of funny. Also, I'm not sure if he's supposed to be a reference to that one Dark Souls character that's bald, but it is what it is. It seems like the game progression is simple, and also very much like RuneScape, which I like a lot. If you don't know what RuneScape is, it's literally just a level up simulator. They should have called it like Grindscape or something. I like that the effort of my armor has to be earned by mining and forging, and when I take some time to do so, I have a nice piece of armor that people appreciate. Cooking, for whatever reason, also like really OP. Usually in the actual Dark Souls game, bosses don't give you this much time to eat, but in this one they do. You could literally be right in front of a boss and eat with no problems if you know how to time it right. And this actually connects to my big problem with the game, but we'll get there. This is the main issue I have with the game though. I put like 2 days of working because I really did like it. The exploration was nice, I was progressing, but this combat feels, I don't know, clunky? Like I'll press a block and then I'll wait a little bit to parry, or this big giant gun thing shoots, lands, and then 3 seconds later, this can become quite annoying whenever you're fighting a boss and trying to parry or run away from his grenade, and for 3 seconds after the setting off of a grenade, you seem fine, but a little later, you're dead. The game has a really good introduction, a really good progression system that I like, good exploration, the quests are good, and the combat, it's sadly very laggy and not optimal. I'm gonna give it a critical harsh rating of 8 out of 10. If this game didn't have Roblox lag and some janky combat, this would be an easy 9 out of 10. But considering everything I said, I think 8 out of 10 as a harsh rating is okay.